Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing SWAT Commander, and it launched this week into early access on Steam. It's priced at $17.99, but you currently get 10% off launch price. Join the Special Weapons and Tactics unit in SWAT Commander. Issue orders to your squad in single player or create one with up to 5 players in co-op. Configure equipment, study briefings, deploy on missions with various environments and objectives. Use your tactical skills to restore law and order. If, like me, you like to save money on your games, don't forget I will add my Green Man Gaming link in the comments and the description, and you can save lots of money on loads of games, and it helps the channel out. I think this game is going to get compared to Ready or Not quite a bit, and looking at the reviews, it seems to be happening. But you know what? Having more than one SWAT type game is great. So let's see if this one can stand on its own 2 feet. There's no campaign yet in the game. This is a mission-based SWAT game. You lead a unit of up to 5 agents, solo or in co-op, as I said, through high-risk warrants, hostage rescues, gang-led barricades, and bomb threats. Equipment loadout, intel briefings, and mission planning are all part of the formula. However, I will say each one just felt the exact same. I didn't really feel like I was on a high-risk warrant, a hostage rescue, gang-led barricades. It just all felt the exact same, which I think this game needs to work on a little bit and make them feel a little bit different. So first up, let's talk about mission flow and how the game works. Before each mission, you review the mission brief. You then can choose where you want to deploy. You choose your gear, non-lethal options, ballistic shields, grenades, C2 charges. You know, all the normal stuff you expect to see. There's loads of gadgets and weapons to choose from. Then you jump into the mission. Again, it's all pretty standard. The teams can be split up, stack doors, breach tactics, deploy tactical gear like mirrors under the doors and stuff like that. You can send suspects compliance commands, you know, like saying freeze, stand down, blah blah. However, I would say normally they do tend to shoot you. You shoot them back and then they go, oh, okay, I surrender. And you're like, I've shot you twice, dude. A bit late to surrender. I think it needs a little bit of work, the surrendering side of things, but it wasn't too bad. You've also got like an order queue as well. So you can assign the units to tasks like covering angles, cuffing, or like evidence gathering. AI teammates do tend to comply. They're not always the most effective, but I thought the AI did a decent job. They did feel a little bit better implemented than in Ground Branch, which I played a few months ago. And the command interface is really easy to use. And there's like a quick one where you just press X when the game thinks what you want them to do. Like, you know, arrest someone or follow me or breach and clear. So it kind of guesses what you want, and usually it's pretty accurate. You also get tactical tools, as I said, like, you know, your mirrors, door scanners, roof cams. There's a sniper as well, which will overwatch and tell you where to go and how it's doing. What I also liked is if you couldn't find something, it did tell you where they were. And it'd be like, I think I spot someone up here. And you kind of go up and have a look. And I really liked that because there was nothing worse in Ready or Not when you were looking for that last person and it was doing your head in. So I did really like that. One small issue was the controls could be sometimes a little bit hard to line up. Like you'd be trying to place your mirror and you couldn't quite get on the angle, and some imprecise animations to go with that too. And the lockpick takes bloody ages to do. And I did really enjoy the breaching shotgun as well because you could just shoot the lock off. I thought that was a lot of fun. I would say there is a couple of things this game really needs to work on. Definitely one is mission flow. Every mission just felt like the same, like go in and kill everything. They didn't feel different from one another, so I think they need to work on that. And because of that, it just made it feel a bit too arcadey at times when it was trying to be serious. Also, the voice acting in this game is pretty bad. Your main character just sounded a little bit bored. There's like no pitch or tone to a lot of the voices in the NPCs, and they don't kind of react to the situation. They just sound like they're just chilling and reading off a script. So I hope they do improve the voices on there as well. And I don't think the level storytelling was quite as good as Ready or Not. Like, you know, when you were playing Ready or Not, I thought the environments and the story in each environment was really well done. I didn't quite get that here. However, on the whole, the maps were pretty decent. I would have liked to see more smaller home type levels, as SWAT tend to deal with those sort of smaller areas, because these bigger areas can just get a little bit annoying when you're just walking through the same rooms, checking room from room and stuff like that. But on the whole, I thought the maps were pretty good. Visually, SWAT Commander looks functional. It's not flashy, it looks a bit old school. Lighting and environmental design are improved from the demo I did play a while ago. The character animations still feel a little bit stiff. The aiming isn't the most precise thing in the world. And the way the blood and gore works doesn't look the best, I don't think. But overall, I think it looks alright. Sound is also a bit of a mixed bag. Breaches and suppressive fire sound okay. That voice acting, as I said, is pretty weak. Suspect chat is really lackluster. Sounds in these sort of games are really, really important, and I don't think this quite got it right. Hopefully they'll improve on that as well. In its current early access build, SWAT Commander has ambition, it has scope, but I think it struggles with that execution. It's only $17.99, it's not a load of money. You're getting different mission types like hostage rescue, warrant, bomb defusal, plus support for co-op. The compliance system doesn't quite work. The gunplay just lacks a certain punch. At a glance, I think this has a good core to it. I don't think it was quite as good as what Ready or Not was, as I said before, but it's a good base, it's a good core for a game. However, as I love games like this, I do wish the developers all the best, and I will revisit in the future. I would say this is one to add to your wish list, and maybe give it a buy if you want to give it a chance. Just expect a certain lack of polish. Anyways, that's all I've got to say on this one. Don't forget to drop this video a like, hit that subscribe button for more quick reviews, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.